Hello and welcome to the October issue of The Dot Report. In this month's report, we'll be taking a look at the ransomware attack against Volkswagen, the fallout from Fidelity's second data breach of 2024, a malvertising campaign that leverages compromised Facebook attacks, and how Dutch police disrupted two major players in cybercrime through Operation Magnus. Let's jump in the deep end. Volkswagen is in the cybersecurity spotlight after claims from the 8base ransomware group recently alleged they'd breached Volkswagen systems and gained access to sensitive information, including driver's license, employee names, and in some cases, even social security numbers. Volkswagen, however, quickly responded, saying their investigation found no evidence of a compromise within core IT infrastructure. Still, 8base added tension by threatening to release what they had claimed was stolen data by September 26th. These claims come after Volkswagen dealt with a legitimate breach in 2021 that affected nearly 90,000 consumers. As part of the fallout from that earlier breach, Volkswagen took swift action to provide credit monitoring for affected customers and agreed to a $3.5 million class action settlement. The company also made efforts to strengthen third-party security practices to prevent future breaches, demonstrated by their ability to quickly dismiss these new claims of a breach. This highlights how vulnerable the supply chain can be, especially when third-party vendors don't maintain stringent security measures. As ransomware groups continue evolving, the push for strong, multi-layered defenses across an organization's network and vendor ecosystem becomes more critical than ever. It was recently reported that in August of this year, Fidelity was hit by a second data breach, exposing the personal information of over 77,000 clients. During the breach, it was reported that 2 fake accounts were made by the hackers, which they then used to gain access to sensitive customer information, including images of driver's license and in some cases, social security numbers. In response to the situation, a class action lawsuit has been filed, claiming that Fidelity failed to protect consumer information adequately, leaving them exposed to potential identity fraud and other damages. While the suit is ongoing, this is actually Fidelity's second reported data issue of the year, as a third-party data breach at a Fidelity contractor compromised over 30,000 insurance clients back in March. Fidelity's efforts to assess and enhance its defenses to prevent additional breaches in the future are underway as they continually work to reassure clients and reinforce their data security protocols. Our next story takes a look at a sophisticated cyber attack happening on Facebook using Facebook's advertising platform. Hackers are using a tactic known as Malvertising to hijack user accounts and install the SYS01 malware, which targets sensitive data from both personal and business accounts. In this Malvertising campaign, threat actors create fake ads posing as popular software or services which lures users to click. These ads then redirect the user to a phony landing page that automatically downloads the SYS01 malware. From there, the malware takes control of the user's Facebook account, accessing both sensitive data and ad management tools. Then, using the compromised accounts, hackers publish additional fraudulent ads to expand the reach of the malware across the platform. What's particularly alarming about SYS01 is the advanced evasion techniques that the threat actors have built in. It's able to bypass traditional security measures and adapt to updates in Facebook's security, making it tough to both detect and contain. Researchers have also noted that this malware even targets specific demographics, primarily older men, which is supposed to help maximize its success rate. This campaign truly underscores the need for strong cybersecurity awareness, especially for those relying on social media in any sort of business capacity. In a major win for the international cybersecurity community, the Dutch National Police, working alongside partners from the US, UK, Belgium, and Australia, recently dismantled the infrastructure of 2 notorious malware operations, Redline and Metestealer. This joint operation, known as Operation Magnus, has led to the takedown of over 1,200 servers and the seizure of 2 key domains. Authorities also arrested several individuals, including a developer tied to Redline who now faces cyber fraud charges in the US. The investigation zeroed in on servers in the Netherlands, leading officials to uncover evidence linked to a Russian national alleged to be a developer and administrator for Redline. Investigators were able to connect his iCloud data to specific IP addresses and malware files, which strengthened the case against him. Beyond servers, though, police seized massive troves of data, including credentials and malware source code, causing significant disruption to both Redline and Metestealer's operations. This move also challenged the perception that Telegram is a safe haven for cyber criminals, showing that vulnerabilities exist even on encrypted channels. Redline and Metastealer have been instrumental in stealing credentials through malware as a service models, often selling data that powers larger cyber attacks like ransomware attacks. This takedown reflects law enforcement's growing ability to target the core players in the cybercrime ecosystem, setting a new standard for coordinated global cyber defense efforts. The stories this month showcase how creative threat actors can be and the growing sophistication of modern cyber attacks alongside the important and ongoing fight against cybercrime on an international level. That wraps it up for this month, so thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Manzini with Dot Security, and this has been the Dot Report. Browse safe, and we'll see you next month.